guys, what is up? Today I'm going to be making a very helpful video to save battery on iOS 8, because if you're like me and you use your phone a lot, iOS 8 has been draining my battery like a son of a gun. And today I have 12 easy tips that you can do all in your settings to help you save a little bit of extra battery on your iPhone, iPad, iPod, whatever you have iOS 8 on. I am running it on the iPhone 5S if you're like me and can't afford the new iPhone 6. But if you are one of those 14 million people that went and bought it out on the first day, congratulations. Hope you're enjoying the new Apple product of the year, of the two. But this is going to be a helpful video if you need it. The first tip, actually it's not really a tip, I'm actually just going to explain to you a new feature that's in iOS 8 that can actually help you a lot. And that is going to general usage, battery usage, and this basically, that's in the settings, basically tells you what apps are using the most battery usage. Which apps are using most of your battery. Maybe tell you which apps you need to cut down more, maybe take notifications off of it. Maybe use it a little bit less if you can, try to save battery. But as you can see right here, home and lock screen is taking about 23%, Twitter is taking 19%, and so forth. That basically will tell you which apps are using a good chunk of your battery. If you want to go check that out, that can help you a lot. The next tip is going to be turn down brightness. This has been since the beginning of Apple products. Screen brightness does reduce your battery quite a bit. If you have auto brightness on, I recommend taking it off instead of having your screen brightness fluctuate between higher and lower depending on the room lighting that you're in. Sometimes it doesn't always work. So I myself take it off and I put the brightness about a quarter. Yeah, about a quarter, not halfway, because that's a little bit too much, too bright for me. So yeah, turn down your brightness and that'll help a lot. The next tip is going to be to reduce your motion. Now, if you have it on and you're on your home screen, you will see the parallax effect, which is when you turn your phone, the apps have like a 3D effect, as you can see right there. What you're going to want to do is turn that off by switching that little toggle on, and that'll save quite a bit of battery. The next tip is going to be to use regular still wallpapers. Do not use dynamic, because if you use dynamic, it's a motion wallpaper and will drain your battery very quickly. So if you want to use the iOS 8 and some of the old iOS 7 apps that Apple gives you, you can use that, or you can just download other apps where they have HD apps for you to use. There are a bunch of wallpaper apps out there, so I suggest using a still one instead of a dynamic one. Another battery drainer is having Bluetooth on. If you have Bluetooth on and you're not using it, I suggest turning it off, because if you have it on, it will continue searching for Bluetooth devices that are out there, and if there are none in sight, it will keep searching for nothing and will drain your battery. Fifth tip is going to be to turn LTE off. Now, if you're on a earlier device, you have 3G, turn 3G off if you're not using it, or 4G, whatever you are on. If you are not using it, it does help to turn it off. If you're using LTE, it drains your battery because it starts to load data quicker. So if you turn it off, it will save a little bit of battery, but not much. Same thing with the cellular data. If you're not using your phone, or you're on an airplane, or you have your phone on, like you just don't want to use it, and you have your phone on lock mode and you're at work or something, school, turn that off and it'll definitely save battery. Another tip is Wi-Fi. If you are not under a Wi-Fi connection, it will, even on Wi-Fi, it drains your battery significantly quicker. But if you're not on the Wi-Fi, it will continue to search for Wi-Fi networks, and if you're not near one, it will be searching for nothing, as same with the Bluetooth. So if you're not on the Wi-Fi, I suggest turning it off. Another tip is location services, and I am on the wrong thing. If you go to privacy, you have location services. I only use location services on certain things. As you can see in iOS 8, they gave this option of what you want to use location services for. So you can have it for all different kind of apps. You can have it for maps, that's what I use it for, Siri, and Strava. Now you don't have to turn it completely off. You can you can toggle which app you want to use it on. So as on the App Store, you can see while you're using the app or never. There's no need to have location services on the App Store, so I turn it off. As you can see, a bunch of these, there's no need to have location services on those. So I only use it for what I need. And I don't know what tip this is, but another tip to save battery is background app refresh. Background app refresh basically just keeps refreshing your apps in the background to keep pushing data to your phone to notify you of newer things that are going on within that app. Now myself, I only use it for about one app, and that's Strava. I don't know why it was turned off. Maybe I was trying to save battery, but I don't use it for any app except Strava because it requires it on. So while I'm exercising, it tells me the time and distance and stuff like that. But another way to save is turn background app refresh off. Another tip is to turn off auto update. Auto update is basically in the App Store. Say if you have the Twitter app and they come out with a new update, the App Store will automatically update it on your phone, which basically keeps your phone looking for updates. So your phone will continue to search for new updates for apps that come out, or future updates of an app that you probably don't even use anymore, or you just haven't got around to deleting or something. It will continually search for updates for the app. So as you can see, I have all auto updates off. Music, apps, books, and updates. Yeah, I suggest turning that off. 10th tip, yes, I figured out it was a 10th tip, but the 10th tip is going to be if you use mail on your phone to change fetch new data, not to push, because if you toggle push on, that means it will be pushed to your phone, basically saying that it will keep looking for new mail. So what you're going to want to do is switch all of these to push, because if it's a manual, it will automatically keep searching for mail. Now you want to have all those to push, not to fetch. Well, you can't change those because those are calendars. But if you want to, you can put it hourly to try to save a little bit more battery if you want fetch, but I just have it manually, so whenever I need to see if I have mail, I will go into the mail app and just refresh to see if I have any new email. The second to last tip is going to be notifications. Now if you have apps that you have on your phone or iPad or iPod, whatever you have, that you don't go on a lot and that you don't need notifications, turn them off, because the more notifications that your phone gets, the quicker your battery will go down. Now if you have like Twitter or Instagram and you like to get notifications to see, like, to keep in contact with people, keep those on. But if you have games like this game right here, I have no, I shouldn't, but I don't have, like, I just turn the notifications off. These all game apps and stuff like that you don't really need notifications for, turn them off, because it does save battery if you do not have them. That is going to be to close running apps. Having apps running in the background does kill battery, so as often as you can, try to delete all apps running in the background, and it will save you quite a bit of battery. Thank you guys for watching. This was 12 tips on how to save battery on iOS 8. If this helped you, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Thanks.